Hello, random friends, and welcome. This is probably the latest I've started a Thursday stream in forever. I mean, I think the only other time that I was late is because of technical difficulties. But yeah, Inu went to work. And right after I got everything set up and right before I went to get me food and go live, he messaged me saying that he forgot something. And I'm like, okay, what do you need? Tell me where it's at. So I had to run out and bring him some of his stuff. Nothing too major, but I was like, I told him, it was like, if it was like 2 minutes later, then it would have been a no from me, because I would have been live by then. The countdown would have been going. But I helped him out. He's been sick all week. This is his first actual day back at work. He tried to go to work Monday, and then he left early because he was like, "Nope, I'm sick." And then he's been sick the rest of the week, and so today is the first day that he can properly go to work. So I was like, I'll be nice and actually help a pal out. He owes me. Anyways, speaking of work, my work, we officially started draining the line this week, and I knew yesterday morning when during our morning meeting, I knew that we were not going to fully drain the line this week. Because of how confused our team lead made it sound. And the fact that when we finally got like the actual machine number that we've had to stop building off, or our last machine that we would have to build, I saw how far down it was on the list. I was like, there's no way. My gosh, this gnat is buzzing around right in front of my face. Get this ready. Excuse me. I said there was no way that we were gonna drain the line this week. Why are you flying so close to my face? And yesterday, I left a little bit early yesterday, because I had to go to a hearing test that they scheduled me because one of the areas I work is it's called hot test. We're required to have hearing protection. Apparently it's mandatory that occasionally we go get our hearing test. So they scheduled me an appointment, and I had to go yesterday. So I left early. I come in this morning, and we still had machines in our area. I'm like, and we're at the start of the line. I'm like, yep, this is definitely we're definitely not draining this line today. We'll get probably half. And I was right. I think the last machine was still like halfway through the factory. But it did not help things that the line was moving slow, which that was obvious. But the real big thing was around lunchtime. So we did get get the last few machines that we had in our area done out of the way. We're the start of the line, and the way that the way our station works, ML1, is we pick up the machine, we put it on the axles, torque the axles, and we go underneath and connect a couple of hoses and stuff, as well as the drive shafts. And then we pick up the whole machine and we put it on this lift. And we put on the lift, we call in a dolly, and we lower the machine onto the dolly. And this dolly is what goes around the rest of the factory, so the other workers, the other stations, can put parts and components on it. We cannot lower the machine until we have signed off on the machine. So if we set it on the lift, it will stay fully extended or all the way up until we sign off on the machine. Then we can lower it onto the dolly. No, the dolly has to be there too. We can't actually lower it. Well, we could actually lower it if there's no dolly, but we can't really send it without the dolly. But there is a sensor that is pointed in the area. We call it embark, and the sensor sees that the dolly or the machine is there in place and ready to go. So if it doesn't see that, and if the lifts aren't all the way down, and there's no machine assigned to that dolly, we can't send it. We cannot send the dolly on. And because we're draining the line, we have to have those dollies moving, because we can only have like 3 empty dollies behind it until the end of the line can no longer send out any more dollies. It's kind of will back up the whole process. So we've done this before. Maintenance has to bypass the sensor, and what they did before was they had an area called Tool Crib. They normally will fix like some of our tools and stuff. They also will fix the assigned machines to the dollies. In the past, they had to like put in a dummy machine number or a fake number to the dolly so that it could move, and maintenance had to bypass the sensor. The problem is that the last time we did it, we had totally different maintenance folks and tool crib guys. So when we were like, hey, this is what we have to do, they're like, we don't know. How are we supposed to do that? We can't do that. Maintenance was like, you're the ones that send the dollies. It was like, we can't send the dollies unless there's a machine assigned to it, and we can't. And if there's no machine there, the sensor says the machine's not ready and won't allow us to send the dolly. You're the ones that have to bypass it. And this was right at lunchtime. And I was like, figure it out, we're going to lunch. We go to lunch, we come back, and someone messed up. They have like a computer set up to monitor all the stations and everything and make sure the dollies are running and everything. Someone hit the wrong button and had all the dollies move. So we had a machine move out of fluid filled without getting anything put into it. No fluids or anything. So it was already halfway into hot test, which is where we cut the machine on and test it. And none of the machines in hot test had been moved out because they quickly threw trash cans in front of the sensors to stop the dollies, because one of them was still hooked up to a computer and someone was in it actively testing the machine when it started to move. So yeah, someone messed up bad. And instead of like moving the machine back into fluid fill, which they could have easily walked it back. Okay, I'm sorry. The old maintenance folks that used to work there would have walked it back. These folks, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're like, well, you just fill it up in a hot test. You guys have hoses and stuff for that has the fluids. It's like, we don't have a computer that tells us that the thing's full. That's what fluid filled is for. They hook up to all the their hoses and everything to the tanks, and it automatically knows this is how much it needs to fill, and it will fill it until it's at that point. We don't know what all needs to go in it. We know a few things because we've had to like top it off and stuff. Like the coolant, they've had issues with the coolant not flowing in. It will only give like just the bare minimum. So we've had to do that. And the hydraulic fluid, we've had to fill that up because of leaks. But pretty much anything else, we've never really had to touch. So we're like, we don't know what we have to do. We don't know what needs to go in the machine and where it goes. I guess we did touch on the transmission fluid a few times. But I'm glad we didn't touch it because I watched them do it. Because they told us, it's like, yeah, you guys are going to have to fill it. We're like, we're not filling it. We don't know what to do. We don't want to mess it up. So they had to get someone else to come fill it up. And I'm glad that they did because I've watched fluid fill the hook everything up. But they do one other thing that I didn't even think about. They have to walk around to the axle, to the 4 points on the axles, and fill them up with something. I don't even know what goes in it. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I would have totally forgot about that. So yeah, and we were supposed to have an all-employee meeting today, and they canceled that. And just as a big ol' fuck you to the company, my last machine, I have to hook up. They put me in a hot test for the last half of the day because someone had to leave. So I had nothing else to do over in my area. So like, you work hot test. My last machine in there, I had to hook up these hoses to the machine so it can get measurements on pressure and stuff, and hook that up to the computer. Halfway through my testing, I was at a calibration point where I'm actually sitting at the computer calibrating the fan and stuff, and it stopped reading the dollies that I hook up. I'm like, that's not good. I thought it was just the sensor, because sometimes the sensor will just shift out of place, and the laser will just hit the grating and not work. I'm like, oh, I guess it just shifted. I went and messed with it, and then I looked. I'm like, it did not work. Oh, it's not connected. Oh yeah, we had lots of fun. I had to get Tool Crib to come out and look at it. They spent 30 minutes trying to figure it out, and 4:30 they went, "We're gonna fix this Monday. Go home." And we're like, "Okay." It's been a fun day. Also, hi, Karma. Yes, I am off tomorrow. I mean, even if I wasn't off tomorrow, I would be streaming. Mostly because I'm not streaming Saturday. I'm gonna be out of town. Which, by the way, if you missed it last week, I mentioned that I won't be streaming this Saturday or next Saturday. This Saturday I'm gonna be out of town, and next Saturday, Steven George is doing his extra live stream, and I'm gonna be watching it because I love to watch and help support it by donating and stuff. I will get to the RP replies later. Gosh, Karma. I've been bugging you about them, and now you bugging me? In other news, my dad and I, we finished season 2 of Westworld yesterday, and because I got home early yesterday, we got started early. You've been bugging Faith. Well, good. And then we watched Prey, and that was really good. He recommended it, and we were trying to figure out what if we wanted to watch that Fantastic Four. And we're like, you know what? We'll watch Fantastic Four next week. We'll watch Prey this week, and we watched it. And I was like, that was a good movie. That was really good. I liked it. Pacing was really good. It was a little slow at the start, but it quickly was like, we're good. I love the character, the main character. She was great. Dad was saying that he had looked it up before, but he couldn't remember. But he was thinking that all the actors and actresses in it were new. They'd never done acting before. But I meant to double check that to see if that was true. It's the prequel to Predator. The one that came out in 22, I think was the year. Any morning, yeah. It doesn't help that it's storming now. That was also fun. Because as soon as I left here to go bring Inu the stuff he forgot, it started pour. Like, the clouds opened up and said, flood everything. I was like, what the? Aw, sick kitty. I'll take care of the kitty. Make kitty feel better. Give her lots of treats. Actually, that's probably not a good idea to give them treats. Give them medicine. I think you can give them children Tylenol. I'm not sure. I can't remember. It might be dogs that I'm thinking of, but that's what Maeve said. Too many treats. Did he get into the treat bag? Baby aspirin. Okay. I knew it was like children's or babies or something like that, but I was starting to think it was like that might have been for dogs. Gotcha. Okay. Well, enough chit-chatting. It's already been a half hour, and we haven't even touched the game, so let's get back into it. Make sure I pause the music, because that's still not fixed. So, last time we beat the first temple, and we came to Kakariko, and up to Death Mountain, and then we ended up as we entered the next dungeon, the Goron Mines. So this is I like the aesthetics of this place. And this is also one of the demo areas, so if you remember playing the game, or if you were excited back in the day when it first came out for GameCube and Wii, as I run off, that was weird. Because I know I hit left on the stick, not right. I swear this controller loves troll. But this was one of the demo areas when they used to release demos. Oh, yeah, I gotta do this again. We have these switches that we have to weigh down with the iron boots. This way. We have an enemy, this frog enemy that shoots fireballs at us. Shield bash it, the fireballs to send it back at him. We got these fire slugs, awesome. Use the Gale Boomerang to put out the fire so we can actually attack them. 20 rupees. Anything else up here? No. Excuse me. And they hang on the ceiling also. Run by that before it starts back up. We're good. Jump on this and weigh it down with the iron boots. Like I said, I like this place because they utilize the iron boots a lot for puzzle solving and everything. It's not very common to do something like that. The last time the iron boots were used were in Ocarina of Time. Well, not Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. No, it wasn't in Majora's Mask. Wind Waker. Wind Waker is what I was thinking. And they just weighed you down. They didn't really... I think they used it for like one other puzzle elements. But here, it's used a lot more, and we will see what else it does in a moment. We got a small key from that chest. here as the camera starts freaking out. Alright. So those are the Dongos. You gotta get behind them and attack their tail. This way. Grab this chain and we pull out this lock. As far as we can go. We have to move quickly around, avoiding the fire to get over here. As you would expect, the iron boots do weigh us down. So it over here, hit the switch, and we turn on a magnet, and we can walk on the ceiling. So this material is magnetic. Or is a big old magnet, and we utilize our iron boots to walk around on. And we found an old Goron. Oh, I thought I felt a presence, but what a surprise to find a young human. Word has come to me of you, and if Goron has faith in you, then your heart must be true. I am one of the 4 Goron elders. Goromoto is my name. You are heroic, young human. Please, you must lend this tribe your power. You got a key shard. You will need all 3 shards to return the big key to its original shape. That is one of the key shards that, when merged together, form the key to the room where Darbus is being held. He is our patriarch. The key is split into 3 pieces. Each of us elders keeps a piece. You must hurry to the other elders. Alright. We got a chest here. And we got our dungeon map. Two floors this time. So the first floor is pretty small, but the second floor is a little bit larger. And if we go up here. Oh, it's not on. Not here. It's on the second floor then, I guess. Excuse you. 20 rupees for that. Okay, here it is. It is on the second floor. Lift up this pot. And it's Uku! Phew! Free at last! Gracious, you're that nice fellow who helped me out the other day. How nice to see you again. Well, now that we found each other again, let's stick together for a bit, hmm? I'll be right with you, so if you want to warp out, just let me know. You reunited with Uku. This kind character will let you out of the dungeon and return you to where you are. So yeah, Uku will show up in every dungeon and allow us to quickly warp out of it. Very convenient because the only other time they had something like that was Fyrus win in Ocarina of Time. There was also you can also use the mirror in Link to the Past to warp back to the entrance, but you couldn't warp back to where you were afterwards. And in the same sense, Fyrus win was the same way. It just warped you back to the last checkpoint that you made with the spell. When we come all the way over here, we get a piece of heart. It's our first one for 5. Now the controls on this is a little weird. But unfortunately, this is slow. There's no way for me to speed this up. This is one of the benefits of the speed run, or not speed runs, randomizers, is that you can speed up the boots. So we have a little bit of a maze here, but if you look at the map, you can actually follow it through. Instead of just aimlessly trying to find your way around. Be sure to take care of those things. One thing that doesn't make a lot of sense is that the boots will stick to the ceiling, but we're not. The sword and shield is unaffected. Back in the center room. take care of them, we can hit the switch. This activates this magnet. Magnet does go over the first platform, so if we had to redo this part, we wouldn't have to go to the side. Step on this one and hit the switch. This activates this one. You can see that there's another one up there. We can't get to it. We can't activate it right now. Only thing we can do is move forward. And we have Tactites. Take care of them and go in the water. Now we do have to watch our breath meter. And this chest has a small key. There's another thing that I like about this is that you do have to, you don't have a way to hold your breath or have infinite air supply. So you have to actually rely on being fast enough. That magnet. And we want to jump, activate our iron boots, and it will pull us to the wall. Yay, more rupees. Hit this switch, opens up that gate. We have a new enemy. We have Beamos. They see you, they will shoot a laser at you. So be careful getting near them. They're easily, you can easily get around them without them noticing you. They do have like a limited sight. Well, it is set. So some of them can see farther while others are short. But we don't have a way to take them out at this time. Come on. this chest to get our second piece of heart. As I mentioned before, last week, we only get 2 pieces of heart per temple. I think I mentioned it. If I didn't, then I'm telling you now. Yeah, every temple will have 2 pieces of heart, at least. There is, I know of one occasion that has an extra, but it's kind of a technicality that it has an extra one, but we'll get to it. Anyways, we get up here, we cut that rope and open the path forward. Now this part in particular was in the demo that you could play. So we want to make our way forward, avoiding being shot. Can't go that way. Over here we got a chest. There's a key. This gnat that's flying right in front of my face. There you go. We have this rotating platform. Use iron boots on those patches to... Oh no! To avoid being locked off. That's okay. You easily get back up here from here. There we go. The young human. I am pleased to see you make it this far, Bruda. I am one of the 4 elders of the Goron tribe. I am called Gar Ibizo. You have heard of the plight of our patriarch. Otherwise, you would not have come to see me. Here, take this, Bruda. You got a key shard. You need all 3 shards to return the big key to its original shape. Now there is 1 more shard, but seeing you has reminded me of the dangers that line the path to it. There is something that may help you. A weapon said to have been left in this mine by a hero of old. It is beyond price, and so we have protected it through generations. Now, when our tribe balances on the brick of ruin, it can aid in our salvation. It could aid in our salvation. The hero's weapon is stored safely up ahead. Talk to the guard and take it with you, with the blessing of the Gorons. I was trying to get to the ladder. There we go. Alright, climb up the ladder once before. I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. So we want to walk along this magnetic path. Good. And enter here.
Whoa, human? What business does a human have coming here? None. No business. This is a forbidden place. I will protect this treasure from you.
Yeah, big Goron. When he reaches back to attack, stab him multiple times in the stomach. Then when he rolls up to attack us, grapple him and toss him off. There you go. Throw him in the lava 3 times, and he's done. That hurt a lot. Who knew that humans were capable of such feats of strength? Maybe you are going to see the patriarch of our tribe? Ah, so that is why you are here. In that case, take the weapon of the hero of the past. But in exchange, you must save the patriarch of our tribe. I mean, he was just doing his job, but if he talked to us first... We can speak to him again. With skills like yours, even the Patriarch can be brought back to his senses. Take the hero's weapon and save our Patriarch. Alright, well. Head on down to this door. You got the hero's bow. This treasure of the Gorons is said to have once belonged to a hero from the past. Set to Y, X, or R on the item screen and shoot with the assigned button. Aim at targets with the left stick or the gamepad and press the assigned button to shoot. You can carry up to 30 arrows. And our slingshot is pretty much useless now. It is now obsolete. Enemies will start dropping. Oh, will start dropping bundles of arrows. I think most of them are like 10 arrows each. But we can shoot the rope and ow, and open our path forward. With the bow, we can actually shoot Beamos now. Shoot. Ooh, I actually missed. Shoot the red eye to defeat him. It's gonna be a little bit trickier. Ooh, got it. All done. Well, luckily I don't need the health. Remove the BMO statues out of the way. And we can get our compass. So you see there's another chest over there. There is a chest in the big central room. Two chests in the outdoor area. And of course the boss's room. As far as I know. Yes, we got all the chests in the main area, or in the entrance area. I don't think there's anything important in here. Pull this, and we have another room. And there's another elder. Ah, you are here at last. I heard that you might pay a visit, young human. I am foresighted in all things. Here you go, the last key shard. Combine all 3 shards. You collected all 3 key shards and completed the big key. Hurry to the boss. If you use that key, you can open the room where Darbus, the tribal patriarch, is being held. Who knows how powerful Darbus is in his new grotesque form? Grotesque. That's it. I got it. Maybe I should have took a nap. But I suppose I should trust your power, considering you came this far. Hurry now, to the Patriarch's room. Now, will I remember the voices I gave them later when we see these guys again? Because we will see them again. 50 rupees in that chest. I can almost guarantee that I won't remember the voices. Alright. Now we can continue. Gale Boomerang doesn't really do anything to him. It just puts the fire out briefly. But we can shoot him down. Knocked it over with the attack. Oh, I roll into it. Yeah, I thought for some reason I just had to attack it. Two for one. Really? He pushed his buddy off! Oh gosh. But yeah, it's better to shoot these down before they drop on you. These are all right since they're along the edge. It's those other ones trying to jump across, and then they suddenly drop on you when you land on the platform. That's a pain. Yeah, like that. Walk up here, shoot this switch. Then we can drop it back down and get out of here. Well, we do need the money, so. Alright. Not this again. Shoot the rope. Come over here and hit the switch. That gets us back over here. We these toad things. These are the same type that were in the lava, but now they're in water. You can shield bash their projectile that they spit at you. You can also miss, shoot them with arrow. Speaking of shooting, we don't have to go all the way around. We can just shoot the switch now. We can also take care of these two beetles. Past them easily. Now there is another switch over there in case you need to go back out. But we really don't need it. Alright, back in this room. We can actually take care of these guys now. Once you hit the first one, that will alert the others. But all the archers are pretty much one hit. Just need one hit to take them out. I think that's all of them. Oh, nope, there's one more. I want to say that's it. Anything else? If we swim over here, there's a chest down here. We got a Meeber's stamp, the letter H. Again, they are useless to us now, but I want to make sure I get all the chests for any given area, or for any given temple. The ones out in the overworld, they have a bunch of them out there, but we don't really need to get them. Also, those barrels are exploding, are explosive barrels, so another reason to take care of those archers. Because if they hit them, hit the explosive barrels, they will hurt if you're right next to one. shoot this BMOS and we can pull it out of the way and open up the wall behind it. Speaking of explosive arrows. Thought I was gonna hit it. Right here. One other chest. If we come over here, we do not see it down here. But there is a ferry. So if we if you needed to get a ferry, there's one here. It is unfortunately up there. We cannot get to it. Not at this time. And I want to say this is the only time that we would have to come back to this temple later to get it. Because I don't think there's any other way up there. Without item that we get later on in the game. So yeah, this would be one of those times that it's like, I probably won't get the last one. I want to say that it's a Miiverse stand. Uh-oh. Definitely want to get the archers. Now we're good. We can run down here. Oh, there's another archer here. There we go. Cut that rope and... yeah, we have quite a few of them over here, but we took care of them. And we made it to the boss's room. Break the pots to get any last minute health and arrows. Because we're going to need it. Twilight Igniter. Fyrus. He will attack us with the chains that is on his arms. Shoot the glowing spot on his forehead. God damn it. Come on. Damn it. Come on. Why? This is not difficult. This is not a difficult fight. There, grab it. So we need to weigh ourselves down with the iron boots and magnetize it to the ground. And pull the chain. And now we just attack. While he's recovering, get ready to fire another arrow. Once the charm on his forehead glows, shoot it. Then we gotta do one more. Oh, come on! Wow, I actually got to see one of his moves. Oh gosh, damn it! There. God. What are you doing? There. We got another fused shadow. Well done. Now we have 2 fused shadows. You know, you've been very helpful so far. So as a reward, I'll tell you an interesting story. Zant. That's the name of the King of Darkness, who casts this pall of shadows over your world. He's very strong. You would be nothing to him in your current state. But Zant will never be my king. I have nothing but scorn for his supposed strength. Not that your Zelda is much better. It still appalls me that this world of light is controlled by that princess. A carefree youth, a life of luxury. How does that teach duty? But I guess I shouldn't begrudge her the circumstances of her life. She didn't choose it, after all, but I would never wish harm on her. No, as long as I can get my hands on the fused shadows, I'll be just fine. Well, just one more left, shall we? You got a heart container! Yay, we're up to 6. We can now talk to this guy. Now that he's free from the influence of the fused shadow.
Oh, what am I doing here? Oh, my head, it aches. Oh, so much pain. I cannot remember anything.
Want to go outside? Or are you all done here?
For now.
I want to say the one chest that we have to leave behind is another amiibo stamp, but I do plan to come back and get it at some point just to show it off.
Heroic League.
North of here, across the plain and past the great stone bridge, the lands guarded by the spirit Lanaru, you shall find one whom you seek. Lee. Ilia. You gotta save Ilia. Those monsters left me with the other kids, but they must have taken her somewhere else. Whenever I thought I couldn't go on, I would think of you and Ilia and hold on, Lee. See? I'm fine now. Remember what I told you back in Ordon, Lee? When I grow up, I'm going to be just like you, Lee. So you don't have to worry about me anymore. Go help Ilia. Leave the children to me. I will watch over them, I swear it. Do not let their fates trouble you. Go to those who need you. In Hyrule, countless tales are told of the ancient hero, and your deeds bring them all to mind. May the graces of the great goddesses who shaped Hyrule bear you on your way. All right, let's take a break. I'll be back in a little bit, and we will continue and get started exploring Hyrule. I'm back. Turn the controller back on. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting tired. Oops. I mean, it is 9 o'clock now, so. Alright. So, we are back in Kakariko. And a few things have changed. One, Gorons are now down here. Renato, do you say anything? Much has happened here, but at last I feel joy beginning to return to this village thanks to you. Even Tallow, who was so saddened by the incident with Colin, has at last recovered his good spirits. That young boy wanted dearly to help, so he keeps watch from the observation platform now. The lookout platform is high above the bomb shop. I'm sure that if you were to go there to speak to Tallow, he would be happy. We could do that. Let's also go into Mallow shop. Oh, he doesn't have it yet. Okay. I'll have to come back later. There's an item that pops up in here that I want to pick up. I guess it doesn't show up yet. I probably have to leave town and progress the story a little more. But Gorons are here now. Let me talk to them. We are very grateful to you for saving our chief and our precious mines, brother. We caused a lot of trouble for the people of this town. It is our turn to repay them. Hey, brother, climb up on my back and I will launch you up to the hotel's hot springs. I'll climb on. Climb up, brother! There we go. So yeah, now the Gorons will launch us up onto the roofs. Make it a little bit easier. And we are up here on the hot springs. You saved our chief, brother, and we are thankful. Now we are able to come back to the village again. Since this town was also attacked, I figured the townsfolk would need supplies, so my son and I brought some things down, brother. At night, my son opens up a shop down below. You should stop by sometime, brother. Oh, a good warm soak is just what my muscles need before evening falls, brother. I sell stuff across from the bomb shop at night. I hope to see you there, brother. So yeah, this is where his shop will be, so we will probably check it out in the future. There's no real good way to instantly progress time. We have to be out in the fields. Oh. Hey now, bud. This now. Yep, I finally managed to get my numbers together and open up shop again. Well, sort of. I guess I've only got the got one type of bomb, but hey, that's one more than none, right? If only my storehouse had survived. But hey, ain't as bad as all that. I'll add more types as we go. For now, have yourself a look-see what I've got so far. So he now has bombs. For 30 rupees, we can get 10. I sell these in packs of 10. You get a slight discount that way. What's this now? You ain't got a bomb bag for carrying bombs, huh? I've got a special offer going right now. My bomb bag premium kit, which comes with bag and bombs. Just 120 rupees. How about that? I'll take it. That's right. Now you'll get to taste the true height of perfection with my finely crafted bombs. Oh, and you can combine bombs and arrows to make bomb arrows for when you need ranged explosives. I'll send you a letter with details later so you can read about it at your leisure. You got a bag with bombs. Lift one with Y, X, or R and press A to set it down. Press A while running to throw one. Well, hey, we're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so you just drop on by anytime. When do you sleep? So he sold us a bomb bag. It is full of bombs, so we don't have to worry about like having to buy more bombs to fill it up. He's not that much of an asshole. But we do want to go ahead and get bombs now, because they will be handy. And yes, there are other types of bombs in this game, but we won't get to them for a little bit. Alright, Karma. I'm gonna make you decide this time. Which one do you want me to take a shot of? Apple or pineapple? I'm making you choose. I'm not shrinking one until you choose one. I don't care if you have to flip a coin. Or make Revolt choose. So text him. I'll leave him right there until you choose one. Earth's Sound was also attacked by beasts, and that it had met with a terrible fate. Thank you for the Majora's Mask reference. It is shameful that we were so concerned with ourselves that we did not even help them. I am helping... Ask the boys. Okay. I am helping the little human up above keep watch to help relations between Kakariko Village and our people on Death Mountain. You want to check out the view from up top? It is pretty amazing scenery, brother. Climb up on my back and take a look. Climb up, brother. And I grabbed the ladder. Climb all the way up. We talk to Tallow. Lee! Check me out. I'm up here keeping watch for the whole town. Yeah, and any more monsters try to attack, and I'm gonna be ready. I'll shout my head off and warn everybody. Pineapple. Okay. Thank you, Ryu. Make sure I grab the right one. Pineapple. Here's my pick-me-up shot. Ah, gee. If I had a bow, then I could just sit up here and shoot all those nasty monsters. Oh, hey, I know, Lee. You can show me how to use one. My sour candy shouldn't be turned off. Hold on. Now I'm gonna go check. Eat sour candy. It shows enabled on streamer bot. What do you mean it's not there? It's there for me? Look, I'll redeem it. It's there. Do I need to send one? 'Cause it's there. I just clicked it. I didn't do anything. It's been there. You blind girl. I haven't done anything. All I did was go to Twitch and redeem it myself. It's there. Come on, please, just show me how to shoot a bow, Lee. Okay? Sure. Oh, yes! Okay, Malo's down there in front of the spring. So, go down and find him. Then show me from there. You came. But, can you really use a bow? I've never seen you so much as hold a bow back in Ordon. Whatever. Just first off, shoot through that. I guess that one was a bit on the easy side. Fine. Now shoot. Now, how about that? Up here! Try to hit this pole. Now for the hardest one. Oh yeah, that's way too high. Oh! Whoa, that was so close. Just a teensy bit off. Got it. Whoa, you hit it! You hit it! Thanks, Lee. Oh, I guess you have a little bit of skill when you concentrate. Looks like you've left some battles behind you. Impressive. Take this. You got a piece of heart! Yay! Alright. We were told that we could combine our bombs. So with the arrows. So now we have bomb arrows. We shoot it up here. Revealed a piece of heart. Use the Gale Boomerang to bring it down. We got another piece of heart. 2 so quickly. Blow this open. And we found some cuckoos. So these cuckoos will... That was interesting, seeing both rupees combined. These cuckoos will now be out in the open. Very handy if you're doing a randomizer, because there is a particular chest that you can't get until unless you have the cuckoos free. Go behind the springs and weigh ourselves down. We get another piece of heart. That's the quickest back-to-back pieces of heart that probably is that you could do in this game. But we completed another heart container because of that, so now we are up to 7 hearts. We're gonna get going. I want to double check once more with Mallow. Yes, it's here now. The Hawkeye. This eyewear allows you to see distant objects as if with the eyes of a hawk. See, I suppose I could part with it. This handy scope excels at zooming in on distant objects. Set it to and use it with Y, X, or R. Combine it with the hero's bow on the item screen to zoom in on distant objects and shoot them with your arrows. So yeah, I distinctly remember being able to get this before doing this archery challenge. Now, we cannot combine it with bomb arrows, so it will override the bombs. But if you use it, you can actually zoom in and get a really good close-up on distant objects. Yeah, so we can easily hit it. Now, I distinctly remember being able to get this before that challenge because they make a comment about it. It's like, that's nice, but now do it without the Hawkeye equipped. All right, we're gonna go to the graveyard real quick because we have not been in here since we were a wolf. You see that they boarded up the well that was here. $50. And up here we get a male ant. Bug fans love that golden color. Now a flock of birds over here. So yeah, if ever you see like a bunch of birds flying around, if you kill them all, they will drop a bunch of rupees for you. Now I mentioned before, like most of the time, the bugs, the male and the female bugs are relatively close. This is one of the times where they are not. So the female ant is somewhere else. So now we have 5 of them. So let's go ahead and get going. All right, we are officially in Hyrule Field once more. The last time we were in this area, we were chasing the Bokoblin King. Mr. Lee, wait! Greetings, Mr. Lee. I have come to deliver a letter. There's a letter for you, Lee. 2 letters, in fact. Well, my business is concluded. Onward to mail! Well, what do we have? Urgent notice. New Sundry's shop in Kakariko. If you haven't already been by to look, I have an item that isn't available anywhere else. Come by before someone else snatches it. And please, no window shoppers. We've already got it. Urgent bomb arrows. Thank you for your patronage. Enjoy the power of our bombs. Not only can you place and throw our bombs, but they could be combined with the bow by going to the item screen and pressing ZL to create bomb arrows. Try it today. Yeah, we already did that. The one drawback to a lot of these is that we'll already purchase something or figured it out before we even are out in the field to get mail. And there's sometimes it's like you won't be in the field for a while. But if we bomb that boulder, we can come over here. Pretty sure we can do this now. Climb up these vines. Use bomb arrows to blow that boulder up. All the way over here, and we got a chest. It's a piece of heart! Alright, we started our next one. Something I didn't get to show until just now is if you run up behind Ipana and mount, you will actually hop onto the back and start riding right away. It's a quick way to get going. Ow. Go this way. I'm gonna blow up those boulders. And we found our way back to Kakariko Gorge. So we got a path through here now. Now. But we don't need to go this way. This way. I say that this bridge is out. And just beyond it is the Shroud of Twilight. That's okay, because we need to go north. What I'm looking for, there it is. This lever. There we go. Yeah, you've mentioned that before. Got the female grasshopper. It's over in this area. trying to do this off of memory. Actually, I think that's it right there. There's the Mel Grasshopper. I don't think there's another one out in the field. There is one by the bridge. We'll go that way in a minute. I wanted to show off the shop that opens up at night. Again, there's no way to instantly turn it day to night and night to day. We have to go out in the field and wait for it to transition naturally. Excuse me. I saw something just off screen that I'm surprised that is actually already appears, but there's nothing we could do about it yet. So, hey there, brother! Buy something! Buy something! I brought a bunch of stuff with me from the mountains, brother. It is different from what they sell in this town. Take a look. So he has lantern oil and potions. You can get a red potion for 30 rupees or a blue potion for 100. It's the blue potions are the best ones in the game, but early on you don't need to spend the extra money. It's best just to get red potions for now. We don't need either one of them, but it's something good to actually know about. But yeah, that's the shop. That's all I wanted to show off. Actually, I don't... Yeah, okay. I didn't think there's something else that's supposed to really Epona. There's something else that's supposed to pop up at Malo's shop, but I think it's still too early for that. I think we have to progress in the game for a bit. Okay, they'll fly away. We got another bug right here. We use the Gale Boomerang to actually bring him down. And we got the male Phasman. It's a walking sick bug. Anyways, across the bridge, just like we were told to do so. Blow up the bombs in our path. Uh-oh. Chunk of the bridge was taken away. And some of those Twilight creatures were dropped off. There we go. That's better. Spin attack in the middle of the three to kill them all. Make sure you hit all of them. And 2 spin attacks will defeat them. We want to do that now while we can. Now, up there, we can see that there is another bug, but we cannot actually get to it right now. It's going to be a little while before we can get to it. But that chunk of the bridge is gone. There is nothing we could do about it for quite some time. So until then, we have to go completely around if we want to go back to Kakariko Village. Through here we got some enemies. We can just ignore all of them. He almost hit me too. Ipana will not go any further. Ah, we're finally here. There's only one fused shadow left. So, this is the last of the Twilight you'll see, I guess. Whether or not you accomplish your final task and survive is up to you. So, what will you do? Let's head forward. You want me to let you into the Twilight? Yes. Alright then, I guess I'll have to help you. But what a shame that this is the last of the Twilight. I had become so fond of seeing it covering this world. Or is it really the last you'll see? So, shall we get going? Yep, the rest of the way we gotta travel by wolf. So, keep going forward. We can see that there's something up ahead. But Lee, can you at least promise me this? Just come home safely. Forget the use scent and learn a new smell. Yes. You learn the scent of Ilia. Yes, Karma, when you go into Twilight, you become Doggo. You smell the girl, don't you? I could tell by the look on your face. Well, good. It's another clue then. But this scent could be quite old. I wonder if she is still alright. Alright. Nothing to do but follow the scent. We can really just ignore everything at this point. Just follow the scent all the way to the end. Hey, haven't we seen this castle before? So, we finally made it back here. Well, only a little further, so hang in there. Or so I'd like to say, but the going's a lot harder from here on out. Alright then, let's get started. Yes, it is Hyrule Castle. We have finally get to see it. Yeah, we are now in the northern part of Hyrule Field. Okay, we can just ignore everything for now. We can't collect any bugs while we're here, and there's no chests or puzzles to take care of. There's some grottos that we could find, but it's really just best just to save them for later. And most of the time the grottos aren't that big of a deal anyway, so. Ow! He actually hit me. I'm surprised. Follow the path. And... we are closer than ever to Hyrule Castle. Hyrule Castle Town. Look at all the spirits that are in here. People trapped in the Twilight. Hey, so did you hear? They say that a Zora child collapsed near here. I thought Zoras were typically found up north, right? I wonder why one came down here. I heard that he was taken to the bar on the other side of the southern road. The bar? You mean Telma's place? She's got it rough. Yeah, we can listen into some of the conversations. They're all going to lead us to the same area for the most part. We actually run up here towards Hyrule Castle, but we cannot enter it, obviously. You see there's a couple of guards here too. How long do I have to have until the shift is over? Yeah, that's as close as we can actually get to Hyrule Castle. Anyways, continuing following the trail. You see that she was in there at some point. I'm so bored. I think this is the longest trail yet. know it's the other way, but I do want to fill out the map real quick. Also, I could show off that we went all the way around just to get there. So we could have just gone straight down this way. Thomas Bar. Okay. Get in the door. There we go. There she is. This boy. Can you save him? Alright, little lady. Try to settle down, okay? I just now sent for a doctor. But this is strange. A child of the Zoras. I wonder if this is at all related to the incident the soldiers were talking about in back. Ah, what an emotional reunion. Yes, a and her wolf. Sorry, but you know how it goes. These folks can't see you either. This boy is still so young, so innocent. To see him suffering like this, he'll be alright, little lady. Someone's already gone for the doctor. I'll tell you though, from what most soldiers in back are talking about, to everything else, there sure has been a rash of trouble lately. So let's go talk to, find out what the soldiers are talking about. We've had a ton of complaints from citizens who can't send prayers to the spring spirit of Lake Hylia. Go there. The location is the one I showed you on the map earlier. Got it? What? Study it and know it well. I received orders from above to investigate why we can't go to the Spirit Spring in Lake Hylia. Got that? So we can see it on our map now where we need to go. Did you say anything else? I told you the citizens are upset that they can't pray to the spring spirit of Lake Hylia. Location is written right there on that map on the table. Have you figured it out yet? Study it well, and don't even think about shirking your duty. Well, there's nothing else that we could do in here, so... But we have a destination. I'm tired. I'm tempted to call it an early stream. Alright, well, we need to go down to Lake Hylia. I'll send you a blue Hawaiian monster through the internet. Go for it. Got a nice little amphitheater out here. I mean, if I really want a monster, I'm sure Inu still has one in his mini fridge. I could just go in there and steal one. Lake Hylia's newest hangout. Fire and Falby's watertop land of fantastication. Head right for the Flight by Fowl main attraction. Good. Great Bridge of Hylia. Not a very big lake. Hey, do you smell anything funny? Oh no! We're trapped! Get out of here! Yep, the bridge is on fire, so we need a jump! Welcome to Lake Hylia. Phew, that was a close one. We're lucky there was a puddle down below, huh? So this is Lake Hylia. There's a little water. Sounds like the Spirit Spring should be somewhere around here as well. Anyway, let's take a look around. The drop in water has been faster than predicted. At this rate, Lake Hylia will dry up. It's a race against time. We have absolutely no water flow from upstream. There's no mistaking it. Something must have happened at the water source in our home, Zora's domain. Yeah, how are we to return upstream to our home? With the way things are now, we can't even walk back there. I'm too old for this. Fire and Falby's watertop land of fantastication. It's our grand reopening at our new lake bottom location. Wee. Yeah, nice lake. Don't lakes have more, I don't know, water? Do the Zoras who live upriver do something? Or is there a curse from that spirit that floats around up there? Whatever. It's not like I can go up and complain. That's way too high. What's the? A customer? Yikes, it's a monster! Stay away, stay away! I'll tell you now, this is the only time that you can actually dig these spots. So if you feel like digging them up and see what's down in all these spots, there's quite a few of them. Really, all I need is just health, and that's it. We have a unique enemy combo. We have a rider, an archer on riding a bird. This is the only time that he shows up in this game. Basically, we need to dodge his arrows, and when he swoops in, attack the bird. When he gets knocked off, we can attack the archer and defeat him. Hey, stop it! I'm your new master now. Settle down. Hey, why don't we use this guy to get us all the way to the lake's water source? The Zora's River. Not much of a river, but we have to be careful. There are archers everywhere. Luckily, they're pretty bad at shooting down here. But our big concern right now is not running into anything. We can bump into stuff, but if we really run into something, we will drop. The bird will drop us, and we would have to start this segment over again. Realize that I was that high up. Did I get clipped by something else? I don't know. But we made it out. I don't think that's the only time we're going to be doing that. We have to do it a few times. But we made it to Upper Zora's River. Ah, we're already here. An upper turned out to be more useful than I expected. Well then, where's the village of the Zoras? Let's look for it. It's getting cold. Hurry up! I mean, what are those Zoras up to anyway? The rivers run totally dry, right? I can't work like this. Cold. I miss my fur coat. Or thought renting out boats was going to be a good idea anyway. It's so cold, very cold. This way, I find that there's ice everywhere. Welcome to Zora's domain. It is completely frozen over. Oh, hey! What's going on here? I thought it was getting colder, but who would have thought that it would all be frozen? This is the Zora village, right? Why don't I see any then? Well, anyway, let's check things out. Let's find the Zoras. I think we can get up from here. Let's go. Okay, game. Always hated this part because of sometimes you just fall off for no reason. There we go. That was weird.
One thing you can
A portal has opened here too. We can finally warp. If you want to breathe the air of the world of light for a moment, let me know. I'll take you there. Whoa, hey! Down! Look below the ice! They're all frozen in time. Beneath the ice. Those are the Zoras! Wow, this is really strange. What in the world happened? Hey, what do you want to do? We can't just leave them like this. I think all we need to do is thaw them out. It does us no good to just stand here thinking. Let's leave and come back later. The portal should work for us. We need to find a way to melt the ice and then come back here. Well, luckily, we saw something in Death Mountain that could help us out. In fact, it nearly killed us. This thing has been here for a while now, but it's still pretty hot. Oops. Just like that, the ice has thawed and the water is flowing again. Who knew that something so dangerous could come in handy? Alright, the Zoras are safe now, so let's go. The ice melted and restored the water flow to normal. Can we finally meet the spirit of Lake Hylia? Hey, are you okay? What about those in the waterfall pool? Well, it looks like everyone is all right. So, hold me. Wait. Please, you must allow me to thank you for revitalizing both my people and the spring, which is the water source for all the lands of Hyrule. In life, I was the elder of this Zora village and the queen of my people. I was called Rutella. Not to be rude, but we didn't exactly do it for you guys. The Dark Ones. They raided this village and, as a message to my people, executed me before them. Young man, you who take the form of a proud beast, I have something to ask of you. When the Dark Ones descended upon our village, I sent my young one, Rallis, to Hyrule Castle to inform Princess Zelda of our fate. But I feared danger followed him from this doomed place. I feel it. His presence grows fainter to me over time. But my time in this world has passed, and though I would give it gladly, I no longer have a life to risk in his rescue. Please, would you save my dearest, Prince Rallis? If you do this thing, I will bestow upon you the protection of water. This power will grant you the ability to swim and respire in very deep water as if you were a Zora. Please save my son. So if we help her, she'll grant you the power to swim in deep water like a Zora, huh? So, what do you say, hero? Oh, but now that I think about it, I don't suppose you should meet the prince as a wolf, huh? So, no hurry to return you to the world of light then, huh? Looks like the shock of that impact not only raised the water level, but sped up the flow too. This water should flow all the way down to the lake. Well, why don't you let it take you there? Yeah, this water will go, so there's no real point in trying to fight the current. And it takes us right out to Lake Hylia, fully restored. Aren't you awake yet? Look, we got washed all the way down to Lake Hylia, just as I predicted. And it looks like we're... That was odd. My mic just cut off on its own. It looks like we're right in front of the Spirit Spring to boot. Talk about lucky. Well, let's go. Snap out of it and get to the Spirit. Ugh, fine. Excuse me. I am the last of the spirits of light, consumed by Twilight. Hero, chosen one of the gods, you have done well to make it this far. Excuse me. Gather my scattered tears of light that were stolen by shadow. Gather them in this. Yeah, the vessel of light. Yeah, we've done this song and dance before. I am sure you know by now the forms that these dark insects take when they steal our light. In this shadow realm of Twilight, the insects are invisible, like the humans of this world. Collect my light. Lift the final cloud of twilight that threatens to cover all of Hyrule. Yep, here we go. And we got more of these Twilight beasts. To come together. There we go. And we have another warp. Before he could dig into the ground. What's that over there? All the way out here, we got another one. Hey, if you blow that grass there, the monster bird that was just here should come back. And even if you can't play it yourself, maybe you can sit there and howl the same song. Didn't I just say that that wasn't the only time we get to do this? We have 3 bugs in here. Now added to our adding to our challenges. We have to hit the bugs with a dash. Hey, careful now. Check out any insects of darkness you see on the way. It's easy if you lock on with CL, okay? What do you think? Should we try it again? But we also have to make sure that we don't go too low. Hitting the water will actually drag us out of the bird's arms. I really hate how touchy this is. Oh, and the archers are still here, by the way. Now we just have to make it out. There we go. What's that? A bug? Ew, nasty! Why is it so big? Oh, I'm so sick of roughing it in the boonies. Huh? It's gone? That was nasty. I hope it doesn't come back. Oh well. Golly. Work is tanking just as hard as my personal life these days. Poor girl. Cross over to the other side, we can actually reach this howling stone now. Time to play Guess the Song. And which Zelda game did it come from? Let teachings of old pass to you. Take sword in hand and find me. He is outside of Hyrule Castle Town. So we will get to see him eventually. Nope, nope, nope.
Hey.
Do you think Prince Rallis passed through here?
Yeah.
He must have. This is the only waterway that connects to Hyrule Castle. Come. Let's follow this path in search of him. I know of a easy way to get back to Hyrule Castle. Well, before we do have 3 more. The bugs and Zora's domain. If you notice, everything has settled down here, so the water has gone back to its regular level. We're out here in the middle of the water. All the way at the top. But first, the chests. It appears that the cave to Snow Peak is still frozen over. I suppose we'll have to wait a bit longer. Hey, we could climb up from here. Here, there is a chest for 20 rupees. Alright, and we made it to the top. Into the throne room we go. See, it's up on the wall, so hit the wall to knock it down. There we go. Now you can see there's no more up here. There's one out there in Castletown by the bar. So let's go take that shortcut we saw earlier. And away we go. We made it to northern Hyrule. So now all we have to do is trek all the way to Hyrule Castle Town. Here we go again. More of these beasts. A little bit away from the wall. There we go. Yeah, we want to get them away from the wall, because if we run into that, it cancels out the attack. But yeah, that could have been useful a moment ago. Oops, I didn't mean to read the sign. I'm just trying to dash forward to get to where I need to go. Excuse me. Got it. Hey, what's going on? There should be one more. Where could the last tier be? What? There it is. What's going on? This is weird. Yeah, now there's one down in the down there that we definitely did not see on our map before. I don't think there's anything new. Nah, they just say the same thing. Anyways, we can warp there now. It's out here in the middle of the water. This is our boss of these light drop things. Dodge his attack and then jump on him to chip away at his health. He'll charge through the platforms and try to hit us. Dodge out of the way. Latch onto him again. Knock him down 3 times. Target all of his legs. And he is done. And there you go. We did it. The last drop. The Festival of Light is full of tears, and light has returned to this area. You make sure to get that last fused shadow now. See you later. My name is Lanairu. Your efforts have at last restored each of us light spirits in Hyrule. O hero, chosen by the gods. The dark power that you seek. It waits in a temple set in the bed of Lake Hylia. But before seeking it, you must now bear witness to something and never forget it. You must know that it is the will of the goddesses that we lock away the forbidden power. When all was chaos, the goddesses descended and gave order and life to the world. They granted power equal to all who dwelt in the light, and then returned to the heavens. The lands where the goddesses descended came to be known as its sacred realm. For ages, the people lived at ease, content in mind and body. But soon, word of the sacred realm spread through Hyrule, and a great battle ensued. those living in the light, Interlopers, who excelled at magic appeared. Learning powerful sorcery, they tried to establish dominance over the sacred realm. It was then that the goddesses ordered us 3 light spirits to intervene. We sealed away the great magic those individuals had mastered. You know this magic. It is the dark power you seek, the fused shadow. Oh, hero chosen by the goddesses, beware. Those who do not know the danger of wielding power will, before long, be ruled by it. Never forget that. The dark power that you seek is within the sleeping lake bed temple in Lake Hylia. Probably the creepiest cutscene in this game. And I think that's a good place to call it a night. Now that everyone has nightmare fuel. Especially Karma after seeing that bug. I think it's time to call it night. I am tired. I'm being pushed chat a little bit. Maybe if I don't pass out in my chair. As a reminder, there will not be any stream Saturday. This is just nice. I'll be in there in a little bit. But yeah. No stream Saturday. Because I'll be out of town. But I will be back next Thursday for another Twilight Princess stream. And no stream next Saturday either. So, yeah. Anyways, I need to get a screwdriver and fix my glasses because apparently the screw decided it was gonna pop out. So, and then I'll hop into voice chat for a little bit. Anyways, y'all have a good night. Remember to subscribe to the channel, subscribe and follow. Follow all the social media, and join the Discord server. I will see you guys next week for more Twilight Princess. Good night.